From the Tingles of Tingle Incorporated, we bring you the new and improved Tingleen! With new active ingredient T1GO3 for that tingly feeling our competitors cannot match. Side effects include sniffling, sneezing, coughing, nighttime drowsiness, tights wearing, social awkwardness, rupee addiction, curry addiction, chiroptophobia, the Benz, pig nose syndrome, and flamboyancy. Welcome back to freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland. Previously, we solved the La Milana puzzle here, and it's time to face the worst dungeon ever. But not right yet. We still have some things to do. I have all the butterflies. I got all the butterflies you're looking for. I got blue, red, and yellow. It's a practical Skittles butterfly of flavor. Why did I say flavor? You don't eat butterflies. I sure hope you don't. So, you got something from me, right? Secretary, pay the man. We get 10,000 rupees for the other two butterflies, making it 5,000 rupees each. And also, since he has all those butterflies, he no longer needs this. The Rupee Good. It's the bronze butterfly. So we could go ahead and check that out later. Look how happy he is now. He's overjoyed having all these butterflies. What was he writing in his notes anyway? Oh, right, the dungeon. Everyone wants to investigate this dungeon. It's enticing them. And why did he make his name in all caps? He calls it Chief Explorer! That makes him really important because he had to write it in caps. And also he made a new friend in the last video too. He's much better than Duke. His name is Judge. He wears white, and he also fixes bridges really, really well. There he is now. I wish I could do what you're doing, but Tingle only does this. It's kinda stupid. Alright, we gotta repair this bridge as well. This leads back to the Steamy Marsh. So we're gonna have to pay him 1,222 rupees for this bridge. Something tells me this is all gonna come to a head, and I'm gonna be making a big windfall of money off these guys. I don't know, I just have that feeling. Boom to you too, buddy. Boom all the way. Yep, that's a good bridge now. Duke would be jealous of that bridge. But none of these guys can build bridges to other continents, so we're gonna have to balloon if we ever want to go to the first continent. How would we need to do that? Moment of silence for the Judge dance. Way better than the Duke dance. And do some places I forgot the landmark, so we might as well go and get those out of the way now. You have to head back to that swamp where I go and farm my skulls from. It's actually a landmark there, even though it doesn't really look it at first glance. Also, this thing is filled with rupees again, and I want them. I want them all. Give me rupees. This is delicious rupees. I love that it spits out the red ones. Those are the most important. Everybody feels happy picking up a red rupee, no matter what Zelda game you're playing. But this area right here, if you take a closer look at it, it actually looks like something else. And it's kind of hard to circle from here, but you could actually circle only half of it. It looks like a giant die. Let's take a better look at it, but that means I'm going to have to get in battle. It's okay, I'm going to be getting rid of Victoria in this video anyway. Finally. But I'm probably going to replace her with another aggressive, because they're actually quite helpful in the next dungeon. See? It's a die. You get it? It makes you feel like dying. So, we solved all of the light puzzles. That thing is still chattering away. And the last landmark, well, the last two landmarks we can't get to right now. I mean, we can mark one. It's at the very center of the map. It's the dungeon. But we can't get to the one on that lone island just yet. So we're going to have to go and talk to some bees. The guy left us a very obtuse hint about bees. Which means I'm going to have to go back to Queen Eric. And here we are! Look what Queen Eric's doing now. She looks so energetic. That sounds like a lampshading kind of thing going on there. Indeed she has. Way to go, Eric. She's definitely flight-worthy now. So, yeah. We got some problems over at Gooey Swamp. Those bees were actually friendly and were watching our adventure, but they didn't help. I hate your bees. So, the queen is gonna fly us up to that insect dungeon. Yeah, you don't get the writer. You are just a lowly peasant explorer, dude. I'm Tingle, master of bees. But Eric is not gonna fly us for free. No, she's become greedy like everyone else in this game. She wants rupees, but not a whole bunch of them. I offer you 500 buzzbees. That's all I have, I swear. That's good enough for her. So basically we got 11,500 buzzbees off of her. All in all. Wow, that was crazy fast. Look, how about I have Queen Eric from now on and not my balloon? I don't have to use the tower then to go back. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, jerk! That's all you get for 500 rupees. But at least we could solve the ladder now. Get into the dungeon, but I don't feel like doing that. Hey, buddy, you over there, do you want to enter this dungeon for me? Yeah, the ladder has appeared. No, that's not what happened at all. You are late. Look at the ladder. You could explore now. You're free. You can go and do whatever you guys do with insect dungeons. Just save the giant chest for me, okay? But I'm gonna need a new guy. A new bodyguard. I really don't want Victoria anymore. And there's an important Salona right here. By that I mean a barrel Salona. What happened to him? He lost his hood. That's terrible. I guess he doesn't want to be naked in front of all the other Salonas. They'd laugh at him. How did you take it off to begin with? I thought that was just like part of your being. I thought you were guys are like ghosts. Well, this guy is missing his hood, and there must have been somebody that saw it. We'll get a great reward off of him. He's so desperate he's gonna give me rupees, I bet. Maybe a rupee good. If you talk to this guy, he knows where the hood went to. He saw something interesting a few minutes ago. But we're going to have to pay him. And he has his own dialogue box, too. He saw unidentified flying object. You should be UFR, unidentified flying robe. But if you pay him 2,000 rupees, he tells you exactly where it is. I'm not doing that. I know where it is. I played this game before. Oh man, I'm so tempted. That's the new Smith. I want the new Smith, but I really need a big bodyguard, kind of like that dude there. And the last time I was in a bodyguard salon, I did not add the text names, so here you go. There they are now. But I want somebody huge and awesome. Can you do that for me? Give me huge and awesome. Preferably assertive or aggressive. Oh, okay, there we go. We got one. We also got the second continent's dog here, too. The second continent clown, and this guy. I don't think we've seen this guy before. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hire him. He has a club and everything. Perfect for smashing insects. Buddy, inside voice, come on. Something tells me I'm gonna regret hiring this guy, but he costs 1,300 rupees. Alright, great! You're on my team now! For some reason, he cannot control the volume of his voice! It's Cargo! Might as well check out his stats. What's he good at, besides yelling? Ooh, he has really good health and strength. But he really knows how to swing that bat. So then that's all we need. We need someone with batsmanship. This is basically the Zelda Ness. Except, no, he is not entirely. It's just that you cannot draw a correlation between bats and Ness. That's just stupid. Also, speaking of which, I could label that insect dungeon before I forget. Yep, we're going there, and I'm not going to like going there. Look at it, it's a spider and everything. It's just everything I hate in one package. It's like the Zelda developers just said, hey, a few years down the road, ArmoredChocobo is going to play this, and he really hates a lot of stuff about Zelda games. How about we make a dungeon just to punk him? That's how I feel like. That's what it feels like it is. But I'm going to go and grab that robe, but we're not going to do anything with it just yet. We're just going to have it. And also, I couldn't hear those turtles. This emulator is picking weird times to make noises that I can't hear. Or maybe it's because I'm just using one earbud, I don't know. But here it is! The worn out rag! It looks kind of hood-like, but it's kind of out of condition now. Take a little look at this. It's old and torn. The trick is, if you go back to the Salona and offer him the rag, he won't take it because it's kind of damaged and destroyed. We're going to have to get that fixed by someone that knows how to sew. I don't know anybody like that, though. Do you? Nah. Especially not a creepy-looking sewer, either. So, I guess we're going to have to leave that for another time. Where am I going again, anyway? Oh, right. I go up a little bit more. I thought I was in a completely different part of the map because I saw those mosquito things flying around. Okay, deep breath. Here we go. Worst dungeon of the game. I never say it this often, that it's the worst dungeon of the game, but it really is. I really don't like this place. And there's a toll gate here. Even the bugs want rupees. Okay, so that rules out the hero of Port Town. That rules out the Deku Tree. That rules out what's that other dungeon? Oh, that rules out the pirates and rules out the bugs. Someone is putting these here, and I want to know why. And also, it takes 3,000 rupees. I hate it. Gonna let me in now? Yeah. Finally. I don't want to do this dungeon. Can I pay you like 40,000 rupees to do the dungeon for me, too? I don't want to do the insect cavern. Oh, great. And look, there's spider webs everywhere. Even the bugs are lamps. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Well, we gotta solve it. So, I'm gonna have to just stop pissing and moaning like an impotent jerk. And just get it over with. This room, a lot of these cocoons are just going to explode and either spill nothing, rupees, or a bug at you. There's a few you could push, though. And we're going to have to... Wait a second, what did you just say? PG-13, buddy! Luckily, there are lots and lots of rupees in this area, too, so the dungeon kinda makes up for it. Even the pots are filled with hundreds of rupees. How did they fit so many rupees in there? We probably used 20-piece rupees, of course. Yep, that's a pushable one. That's also a pushable one. You can tell which ones are pushable just because they start exploding if you get close. I just want to get all the exploding ones out of the way right now. Yep, Tingle's back to Tingle pushing. He just loves that. And also Cargo wants to get in on the action too. That's a problem with having a larger bodyguard in these areas, is they'll bump up against the thing you're trying to push and push it out of your way. Or even worse, push it into a wall and you can't get it free. I hate that type. Then you have to reset the puzzle and do it all over again. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But there's 3 switches in this room. Hey, I got a great idea. Cargo, go over there and push that one. I'll push this one. No! Ah! He's limited to the confines of the screen. We can't do that. It would have been awesome if I could. It would have been kind of like that final area in The Wonderful 101 where you control 2 ships at once. It could have been something like that, but no, Cargo didn't let it happen. Speaking of which, where is the other switch at? Oh, it's all the way down here. Well, that's just great. I hope you like Tingle pushing. I feel like I just want to hang it up here. Do this dungeon later. I really don't want to go another 5 minutes. We'll just see what the other room has in store. See what we're up against. This is just a welcome to Bug Dungeon room. Welcome to Bug Dungeon. It bugs you. You'll be bugged by it. I can't think of any more bug puns right now. I'm just a little irritated. And did you hear breathing? Speaking of which, I have a sense that someone familiar is about to show up. You got Teddy Toto! Hey man, long time no see! What have you been up to? You bet I am, and I have a good friend Cargo with me too. Do you want to replace him? He's kinda loud. And he cusses a lot. He's scouting the ruins! He was working for the pirates for a little bit, but he kinda just ran out on them. He just wants to steal things. I like this guy. So you got your boombox with you, right? Because this puzzle looks mighty familiar. Speaking of which, so does the music. The music and this puzzle is an exact carbon copy of the first dungeon. It's like they don't have any bug themes to go with. What are you sniffing me for? Hey, that's my Tingle cologne, don't you dare. That's a really odd question to ask. What do you mean? No, don't lampshade it. Let's just go ahead and just open up this door. Never mind that. Boombox time! It's still not relevant. You still didn't get another theme, did you? We're back in business. Now we have a 3-man team. Me, Cargo, and Teddy Toto. We're gonna make things happen all over the place. There's the hand statue again. I'm never using a hand statue. I'm sorry. I got save states. So you're gonna wait up for us, right, Teddy? What do you mean you're going? What do you mean catch you later? Teddy, get back here! And he's gone. Well, that's all we got for Teddy Toto in this dungeon. We're still stuck with Cargo. Oh well. You know what? I really don't want to do any more dungeon. This is all the dungeon you get today. Teddy Toto ran off without us. I feel hopeless. Good night, folks.